Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hello. It's good to see you all here today. I just need to change the background layer. Can everyone hear me? Just want to do a quick mic check just in case. Yep. So everyone can hear me? They can? I hope everyone can. I'm really excited about today. God damn it, Ravens. Okay, so today's stream is going to be a little bit different. So I quite enjoyed doing the live readings, and I also miss doing Survival in the Waste and the chaos that brought. So I have some help from As the Raven Dreams and Mid-Journey. It's like an AI image generator. So I'll be making up stories on the spot using those prompts. So it should be fun, I hope. I hope you all have a good time too. It should be fun, but I'm gonna say hello to everyone in the chat. If you feel free and generous, feel free to like the video. Liking always helps. Also, feel free to share it on social media if you're feeling so inclined. But yes, all right. Where am I? What am I doing? Oh no, I messed up. Hang on. There we go. I forgot to do the thing where you mute your. Anyway, never mind. Hello, Laura. It's good to see you with a little key. Sharon, it's lovely to see you again. Welcome. As the Raven Dreams, the burb himself. Excellent. Infinite, it's good to see you again. Welcome. Richard, it's lovely to see you. Hello. Good to see you. Sock Goblin. Hey, that is an amazing quote. If they didn't want me to steal it, it would have been bolted down. But yes, that is accurate. Hair Raising Narratives, it's good to see you. Welcome. Hello. Everyone can hear me. Good. That always helps. September! My favorite dragon, it is good to see you. Welcome. Ooh, General's here. Hey, General, good to see you. Hello. Alright, so, wait, everyone can hear me? Like, can you hear the music too? I hope everything's working. So, I'm excited about what's coming. A little nervous. Probably should have had more coffee this morning, but you know what? We're doing this. Let's see. Hello, Devane. Welcome. So in between, I'm gonna have a little rest in between, and you guys can ask me questions or comments, but I'm really excited about this. Now let's... Hello, Marsky. Hello. The clown has arrived. Jonathan, it's good to see you. Oh, Jonathan's new. Ooh, you are in for a treat. Welcome. Yeah, you're welcome to the chaos of a ladyspookariayt stream. I'm just going to tweet this out. Live. And some quick typing ASMR. Oh, I'm excited. Alright. The first image is coming. Ooh, Jonathan's from the author tube. Nice. I'll have to check out your stuff sometime. Where was I? Alright. So, I have not seen these images, so I'm a little scared. Alright, so put in love hearts in the chat if you are ready for it to begin. If you're ready for the suffering of ladyspookariayt to begin. Hey PA, welcome, good to see you. Oh no, Raven, you're scaring me now. You're scaring me. Okay, so we got some love hearts. Come on, guys. I need love hearts. I need the moral support. Oh dear. What have I done? Scared. Come on, guys. Oh, no. All the love hearts. I'm gonna need all. Alright, so the first one is going up now. Guys, I said love darts. Anything else won't be counted. Hey, Darkchild's here. Hello, Darkchild. Welcome, welcome. Mask you. So let's do this. Oh, Jesus. That one. Oh. So this is the first AI one I'm now having to, like... Because this is the first time I've seen them, I now have to fight with my computer and, like, putting the layer on. So I apologize. This is going to take a while, but guys are used to this. Like, you know what to expect from these streams now. So this is the first one. Oh, damn. Alright. You should be seeing it in just a second. I'm just trying to make it so you can see it. Okay, let me know if you can all see the image on the screen. The new one. Yep, that's how I operate, Raven. Thank you, thank you. Alright, ooh. That's a good one. That's actually really terrifying. What have I done to myself? Alright. There are times when I would dream. I would see a face that was familiar, but not quite. It would always stand in corridors. Long ones. I could barely make out the features. Occasionally the eyes would glow. As I would walk closer, I would start to see the background and what could actually be seen. They looked like soft toys. But they weren't quite right. They were twisted. Shadows. I could hear a small voice behind me. Are you? But every time I turned to look, it wasn't there. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw it for the first time. It was a little boy. He had a yellow and black striped outfit on. He stared up at me, his eyes both adorable and demonic at the same time. I was frightened. It didn't attack me or lunge at me in any way. It slowly and carefully moved its beanie, and I saw a third eye. This eye was different from the others. It was smaller, dark. It lacked the innocence the other ones had. I couldn't look away from it. I stepped backwards. The little boy moved closer to me. He tried to murmur something, but all I could focus on was that eye. It never, ever blinked. I felt myself growing weaker the longer I stared at it. I looked down at my hands. My fingertips were blue. The life faded from me. And before I knew it, I was staring out of that third eye. Okay, that's the first one. Not very long. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very much on the spot here, but what did you think? Let me know what you think, everyone. This is very different. Ravens, what did you think? Let's see. Yes, Marsky, it was made with a mid-journey. I agree, September. Very much. Adorable and terrifying at the same time. Oh, I'm happy you, I'm happy you mentioned the third eye, Raven, because, like, I was staring at the whole time, like, I was like, is that a third eye? Excellent. Need to pop out the chat. I can't see. Just a minute. Pop out the chat. Enhance. Okay, there we go. Let's see. So Raven says, I tried to make these more fantasy-esque instead of creepy. Hopefully they work. Hell yeah. Ooh, so lots of very good, nice. Thank you, Sock Goblin. Thank you, everyone. PA, I'm doing quite good. My head was a little bit sore earlier, and I had to go back for a nap, and I had a nightmare, but I got story ideas from it, so woohoo! But I'm good. I hope everyone else is doing well. Also, I'm so sorry. I haven't asked everyone how they're doing. How is everyone doing today? So I'm going to hide this one because the next image is coming up, but I just want to see how everyone is and also have a little rest. Ooh, so Marsky wants using it to make bases for his edits. Nice. Oh no, Richard, please don't mention the tiny hands. I'm trying my best. I'm trying so hard to stay focused on this. But I don't know what sort of things Raven has in store for us. So everyone please thank the Burb for doing this for me. It was very unprompted. It's just like after Miss Creepy Tail's birthday stream yesterday, I was like, Raven, can you do this for me? But don't show me. Oh, music's a bit loud. Oh. Okay, let me know if the music is a bit better now. I lowered it quite a bit, so hopefully it's easier to listen to. Oh, hugs. Thanks, PA. Oh, happy birthday, Richard. Richard, I hope you had a lovely day. Ooh, I love mashed potatoes, Raven. I could go for some. I could go for some mashed potatoes right now. I love it. Anyway, I cannot get distracted by food. We are doing... This is a serious stream. Ooh, Marsky is watching crocodile movies. PA is well and about to get off work. Raven is feeling tired and lazy. Devane is feeling well. Nice. Sharon is doing good. Hell yeah. Yes, no potato bakes. Adam isn't here, therefore I should post the recipe. They playing Cyberpunk. Thank you, Raven. I'm interested to see what happens too. Sometimes I love being put on the spot and like the pressure. It's like, yes, let's do it. Sock Goblin. What the hell? Oh, apparently the like button hit infinite back. Uh-oh. Alrighties. September's sending the little is okay and sending the little dragons to bed. Oh, little dragons. No, no. Oh yes, too many naughty drinkies for Richard. Alright, so who is ready for the next one? Please put in a... Oh no, what? Put a kitty in the chat if you are ready for the next one. So kitty emojis in the chat if you're ready for the next one, everyone. Raven, I will smack you. And that is not the potato bake recipe, although that sounds... Guys, come on. If I'm saying what it is, put the right one in. I will cancel people's voting power. Alright, so we got lots of kitties! I love kitties. Alright. Alright, the next one. Ooh, ooh. Oh no, I'm gonna... ones. Ooh. Alright, let's do this. So I'm just having to fight with the layers and everything. Oh, I'm so excited. This one might mess me up a little bit, but you know what? That's part of the fun. That's what we're here for. Alright, so it should be going... You should be able to see it in just a second. Alright, here we go. So I'm just waiting for everyone to see it. Yes, I'm always fighting with my layers. It is the natural... Look at all the kitties! Love cats. Alright, but first, I'm going to take a quick sippy sip. Okay, there we go. Sippy sip time. Ooh, this one's good. Damn it, my brain's... Alright, hang on. It is said that my people left our planet long ago. There were unspeakable horrors that we had to flee from. So, the remaining people boarded spaceship and traveled to the end of space. We hoped, prayed to our gods that this would be our refuge. Either we would find a new place to live or die trying. But when we arrived, everything was so foreign to us. We found that the horrors here were different. Despite our fear, we could have maybe not made the long perilous journey. At least we understood the terrors. But this one was something else. It was malformed. Bursts of color. It could have, perhaps, been beautiful. It fed on us. It drained us. Each time it stole one of our lives from us, new colors would emerge. I could have sworn I saw faces. Faces of the ones that I loved in the forms. One time, it tried to speak to me. It told me to let it take me, that I would finally find peace and happiness. That my species would find its home, its true home. I always shied away. I hid. No matter what, the words always seemed to find me. Those bright colors from the stars shone every single night as a reminder that I was doomed. I think it was hunting me for sport. There was nothing I could do that could hold it back. It reached out with its long arm, took the planet in its hand, and squeezed. I heard the cracking of earth behind me. My eardrums burst as it lowered its hungry maw down to me. I thought I'd hear screaming. I thought so many things. But soon, I felt nothing at all. Okay, that was that one. I'm sorry, guys. That one was a bit harder. Why are we asking Raven if Raven is a space demon? We all know that the burb is a giant burb. With hands. I'm sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that, Raven. Thank you, thank you. I'm very much put on the spot, but hell yeah. Izzy! Hey Izzy, it's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Thank you. Ooh, these are rough. These are very intense. You have to come up with stuff on the spot. Laura. To me, it looks like a space demon that has had too much Taco Bell. Oh no. Ah, my goodness. Excellent, excellent. I'm gonna hide that one. Yeah. Ow. Oh. And take a quick sippy sip. So that's 2 stories we have so far. I think Raven made 10 images in total. So, yeah. Oh my god, I love coffee. Also, I have snacks, so you might hear me chewing in a little bit. I'm sorry, but like, look. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You have to have snacks available, and you have to consume the snack. Just how things go. Chewing ASMR, I mean, I did eat before the stream, but I didn't eat enough. I don't think. So let's see. What should we have for the next story? What will the prompt be? Let's have a look. Oh, I don't. So many options. I am drinking. I'm trying to be good. What about a doggy? A doggy. No sock goblin. There is no sock goblin. But sometimes that's what happens. All right. Okay, so we got some dogs. Ooh, cake. Oh, Richard, I want some. Bring me some. Oh no, Richard. No, not Richard. Oh no, Raven. Though I considered it, I did not send a picture of Butter Dog. Oh. That stream was so chaotic. It was so much fun. I love that stream. Ah, my goodness. My goodness. Sock goblin. No, I'm not really into fruitcake, actually. I'm gonna take a bite of my banana. Hush up, Raven. Not a word from you. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm a little hungry. Raven, I will smack you. Okay, that was good. I'm so sorry. I don't know if that chewing was loud or not, but yeah, Raven. Yeah. All right, so we have the little dog. Let's ooh, I love this one. I think I'm just gonna be like, I love every single one. I'm like, yes, I love this one. Ooh, this one's gonna be good. Alright. Just need to fight with my layers. Put it up. Alright. Okay. So changing the layer over and oh, so good. Oh. Alright. So you should be able to see it now. For those who don't know, I'm trying something new. Please don't call me that, Soul Goblin. Guys, don't. Let's see. So this one is, alright. I have been an archaeologist for about 20 years now. There are things that have been hidden from view. For centuries, in fact. My most memorable case was finding out that sometimes the dead are not dead. The dead are still living, but have lost their vitality. We were in France, deep underground in one of the caverns. Do you remember the catacombs? There are many areas that are kept hidden from view, far, far away from the public eye. I was one of the ones who traveled down there, so if you understand the tale, the cemeteries in Paris became too full. Body parts were leaking into the drinking water, and it was making more of the population ill. So the catacombs were constructed. However, they sit on much, much older tombs. With a small crew, we went inside. The mausoleum was vast, said to house old kings, but I didn't really believe the local legends. When we walked in, we could hear shuffling. Candles were still lit. It was puzzling, but it was not the first time. Homeless people do have a tendency to move wherever they can, so we thought maybe there was a homeless family living there. It wasn't ideal by any means, but people have to make do, right? I was not the first to see him. One of my colleagues, she did. I heard her scream. We all ran to her, and we saw him. He seemed more puzzled by us. He gestured to our clothes and to our equipment, in curiosity about what we were, who we were, what time we were from. He spoke an ancient dialect. We couldn't make it out. We had to resort to pointing to things and hoping that somehow we would be able to communicate with him. Eventually, we told him. We asked how this was able to happen. He kept gesturing to a picture of a plant on the wall, one that had long since been extinct. And I'm about to sneeze, I'm so sorry, and it's just irritating my nose the whole time. Anyway, sorry about that. I looked closer at taking photographs of anything and everything we could find. He seemed to grow bothered by us, irritated. His movements became sharper, more jerked. He would snarl and mutter under his breath. I took it that this was our time to leave. I told him that I was grateful for the time he gave us. Said to my boss. My boss had no interest in doing so. This was the discovery of a lifetime. Not just in terms of archaeology, but medicine. Everything we knew. The aged king started growling at us. He no longer looked at us with curiosity, but hunger. He sank his teeth into my boss, and I wasted no time. I heard the screams of my colleagues and I ran. I ran as fast as I could to escape. So yeah, be very, very careful of the catacombs in... Okay, there's that one. The zombies. Yeah. Ooh, okay. No, Devane. As our Raven says, these stories have been written by me. In my head as I see them, so... Yep. It's pretty intense. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I see you stealing my idea, Raven. No, you should do it. You should do it. I should... No, Raven, I should make 10 for you. I think that'll be fun. Alright, hang on. Sorry, I need to sneeze, but like, it's just not coming out, and it's like... I'm sorry, I don't know what that sound was. Okay, so... Alright, so I'm gonna take a quick sippy sip. So good. So everyone's enjoying it so far? Nice. So this was a very different thing from my usual streams, and so I'm hoping that listening to my awkward ramblings with stories is helping. So now we have, let's see, we've done 3 so far, so 7 more to go. Hell yeah. So what should the next one be? Actually, I'm gonna eat some banana. I also have a protein bar here too, just in case, but I think I need the sugar a little bit more. My brain's like, must get sugar. Ooh, that's a good one, yes. Put in the chat a frog. A little froggy. Oh wait, frog, here we go. Okay, everyone. Frogs in the chat for the next story. This is fun. This is really fun. Okay, so we're getting frogs. Alright, I know there's not a lot of frog options, but you know what? It's cute. It's I love little frogs. So like in my area, sometimes we get like little green tree frogs. It's like, oh look at them. But actually no, I need to stop talking about that because I'll go on this long tirade about frogs, and I don't think anyone wants to hear about me talking about frogs for about an hour or so. Because that's what might happen. I can't control myself. This is how things go. But yes, oh, these are so cool. Froggies! Alright. Oh, that one. Oh, these are good, Raven. You picked some amazing ones for me. Oh no. Oh, I'm getting freaked out just by looking at them. Alright, so I'm now fighting with my layers. Don't mind me. How the stream goes. So the latest one is going up. Hey, getting spooky. Welcome, welcome. I hope you have a good time here. Welcome, welcome. We are so basically what's happening today is I am grabbing. Well, no, I'm not grabbing. Raven has made images for me in Midjourney, and on the spot, I'm making up a story about them. So it's interesting. It's chaotic. It's a lot of fun. You get to hear me go a lot. It's fantastic. Excuse me. Ow! I just smacked my arm. Sorry, I had to sneeze, and I don't think anyone wanted to hear the to hear me. No, it's a sneeze. Anyway, all right, layers. Okay, so here we go. You should be seeing the next image. I think this is the 4th one very soon. So just let me know if you can all see it. Everything's good. Ooh, it is good. Okay. When I was a child, I used to play outside quite a lot. We were too poor to afford any kind of video games or consoles. I guess that's why I have such a vivid imagination now. We lived close to a park, but it had a little wooded area. In the grass, I would imagine little fairies or something living there. You know, typical childhood things. One day, like usual, I went out to play. I saw some strange dolls. I wasn't the only child to play here, so I figured someone must have accidentally left them behind. But there was no harm in playing with them while I waited, right? If the other child came back, I could always hand them back over. So I went and sat, picked them up, and started to play. It didn't take me long to imagine a world around them. Little rivalries, friendships, and the like. But every so often I'd hear a rustling of the grass. Since I was outside, I didn't think too much of it. It wasn't strange. But the grass started to move, so did the dirt. Like something was trying to come up from underneath. I shifted away, the dolls to another part, sat down and started playing. A part of me did wonder whether it was time for me to leave and go home, get back to safety, but I didn't. Here too, I started to feel the earth shifting from beneath me. There were smaller, curved stones that came to life. Then I saw their features. They look like little dolls, smaller ones. But how could this be? I placed the doll on the ground beside them. There was a loud crunching sound. The smaller dolls had begun to devour the larger ones. I watched, confused. This wasn't normal. This wasn't normal by any means. But they kept eating. I had to tell someone. But who would believe a story like this? It didn't make any sense. I grabbed the smaller of the dolls, stood up and ran. I ran back home, closed the door. My mother asked what was wrong, and I don't know what I told her. I blurted out that there were smaller dolls, and they'd eaten the larger one. He looked at me, patted my head, and he thought again my imagination took hold. I kept the smaller doll, but whenever I was outside now, I started seeing the smaller ones. When I walked barefoot, I felt a sharp nip. I thought it was an ant or something. But it seemed now that these smaller dolls had taken an interest in. They also developed a taste for human flesh. There was that one. That one was a bit hard to work. But goddamn, that's a good picture. Raven says, this one was supposed to be a doll in the field, but it decided to put multiple dolls in the field. I've noticed that with this one. With Midjourney. Like, it will add in random eyes in places and things. Like, it just seems to do that every single time. At least with the ones you show me. But this image really... that would mess me up. I should actually do this and actually write, like, a longer story with one of these sometime and not, you know, be on the spot, so to speak, but ooh, this is fun. Richard asks, have you asked your layers to nicely to work with you? No, I scream at them, Richard. No, well, look, my layers and I have an interesting working relationship. Yes, very children of the corn. September says, nope, I do dolls. Sharon says, yep, I can see it. Everyone can see it. Yes, doll cannibals. Wait, which one's okay? What's okay but bruh? Oh, okay, yep. Thank you, I was so confused for a sec. Alright, I need another mouthful. You know what? I deserve some chicken nuggets after this stream. My brain is there going, whoo, whoo. We are 7,003. This is not the year to make up random stories on the spot. This banana is also really good, guys. Sponsor me, random banana selling man. I'm just like chewing. But that's fine, it's all part of the fun. Alright, so what's the next? Get out, Rom. Them darn Valley girls. Oh no. Ooh. Raven says, next one is fun. Maybe challenging though. Ooh, nice. Laura says, the banana seller sounds like a creepypasta to me. Ooh. Nice. Alright, so I'm having just a little bit of a break, guys, because my brain's like, why do you do this to me? So I'm just gonna like open up my protein bar too. Haha! Victory over the wrapper. Alright, what should the next one be? What should the next one be, guys? Ooh, a horse. So put a horse emoji in the chat if you're ready for the next story. Alright. Sip of my coffee. Raven's good at finding all the emojis. Emoji finder number 1. Okay, so Laura's dropping some ponies. September, Darkchild. Hell yeah. Need some more ponies, guys. I want a pony. Someday I'll get a pony for Christmas. Ooh, that sounds like a good story. Well, I should write that sometime. Ooh, we got Darkchild and Outrun with ponies too. Nice, nice. It's alright, Richard. Ooh, nice. Ooh, you put in a unicorn too. Nice, nice. Unicorns are also acceptable. I'm nervous. What about the next one? Ravens? Yes. Richard, unicorns count as ponies. Because I said so. Alright. Time for the next image. Alright. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. You have given me such an interesting mix, Raven. Thank you so much. I'm so pleased with everyone that you've sent. This one is probably going to be a challenge, but you know what? I am here for the challenge. I'm here to do this. I'm here to do my stories. Ooh, zebras are also acceptable as well. Or zebras, as Americans say. Fighting the layers, fighting the layers. My poor OBS done after a stream. It's just they're going, ooh, ooh. Alright. Okay, so it should be going up in just a second. Oh, it is weird, but like it's so good. Like I'm getting some ideas for stories. And like the worst part now is like my brain's like, oh, we should write a story about like that creepy skeleton zombie. I'm like, you done that one, brain? It's like, no, let's keep writing. It's like, no. This is what it's like for me to write stories or to record stories. It's just my head is just chaos. Nothing but the purest chaos. Anyway. Here we go. So you should be seeing the next image. Raven says, you should 100% consider expanding these. Just saying, I definitely am. I'm gonna forget by the time the stream finishes, so I'm gonna have to listen to the stream and be like, am I really that awkward and weird on stream? Like, why has no one told me? Dun dun dun. Ooh, Devane has some ponies too. Nice, nice. That is true, Laura. That is true. That is what sequels are for. Excellent. Okay. Oh, Raven. Wow. Raven, you're getting sassy. No, it's fine. I'm well aware of how much of a weird. Whenever I try to go to sleep at night, there is a man who stares at me through my window. I can never see his face. I can hear deep breathing, but it sounds as though it's coming through machinery. Something about him just doesn't feel right. I get scared. He seems to move awkwardly, as though he's in pain. I'm scared of him. I think he's trying to tell me something. I saw him more clearly one night. He was at the foot of my bed. One of his arms was longer, but it hung limp at his side. He never used it. It flopped around, useless. He held something in his hand, but I could make out it was long and dark. When he pressed a button on it, all I could hear was static. It rang in my ears. I could have sworn I heard a faint voice behind it. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. He came closer, then sat on the bed beside me. Nothing about his movement seemed natural. He gestured to his helmet, as though I should be the one to remove it for him. I shook my head. I didn't want to. Something inside me warned me not to. He pressed the button on the device again. Static was so loud. It was frantic this time. I could hear screams of help. There was a final, last terrifying scream. Could have sworn he said that he wanted to go home. I reached out, touched the glass, trying to peer inside, but there was nothing but darkness and misshapen shape. Maybe if I gave this astronaut whatever it wanted, it would finally leave me to rest in peace. My hands rested on either side of the helmet, undoing the clasps and lifting it up. There was a weathered skeleton inside. But I recognized it. It looked almost like my father. We were nearly identical, all except for a birthmark on my neck. I reached out with surprising fearlessness and moved the hair. The same birthmark in the same spot. It seemed I returned home after all. Okay, that was that one. I don't know. Okay. Whew. Okay, what did you think of that one, guys? Thank you, thank you. Oh, this is good. My brain's like they're going. Ooh. That was the 5th one. Oh, that was fun. Oh, one of the things I do miss about not collabing as much and doing fresh stories for each collab, which is what I used to do back in the day, is like sometimes that pressure to write really does help me. Like it's like because I've got no natural concept of time, you know, it's just like, it's fine. so so having deadlines and dates and things is important. Wait, he's wearing a helmet on his crotch? Wait, let's have a look. Enhance the oh. I did not see this. Oh. Mid-journey, what the hell? Yes, indeed. Time is an illusion. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. I like how whenever I like that's the voice I hear in my head when I write stories too. It's we're all just like we're all just staring at the spaceman's crotch. Like he's already like gone through hell and we're just like, let's stare at his crotch. It's an hour in, we can get weird. No, don't get too. I'm just gonna hide this. I'm gonna take a little break. So feel free to ask me questions and things as well. We have 5 more of these to do, I think. But yeah, would you guys like me to do more of these streams in the future? Because I am totally down. Also, I am going to be doing some more live reading streams. I really enjoyed those. But I'm going to need to write them or have people send stories in to do for the live reading. But like, please make sure you specify whether you want a live reading story or like you want like a proper video made. So I had my booster last week and it's really messed me around. So I'm behind schedule again. It's like my natural life, always being somewhat behind schedule. Just ooh, people like it. Excellent, excellent. It's a fancy suit. Hell yeah. I think it is good for creativity because it's just it's very difficult for the old brain to like. All right. Need another mouthful. This really is a nice one. It's just. Oh, I should have gotten blueberries. There you go to the store. Also, you get some chewing ASMR. Sorry, but like. Richard, if you'd like me to read stories live, you can either post it on my subreddit page. It is r/little-spooklings, or you can email it to me at ladyspookariayt@gmail.com. Or my Twitter or my Instagram. Dark Child says, improv definitely makes your brain twist in ways it normally doesn't. That is true. That is very true. How about something uplifting for a change, if you don't mind? Well, I go where the creativity takes me. I'll try to do something positive, but like, most of my stories end on a tragic note. Oh. Yeah, like I wouldn't know if I call it uplifting. It's just like, yeah. Adam, you missed the potato bake recipe. I'm kidding. Hello, Adams. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Ooh, nice, September. September says, I can improv and story off the top of my head. That's how I got my channel started. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The Adams has arrived. Alrighties. So, Adam, you missed the basically put me on the spot and had me write a story. It's been a lot of fun. I think I'll be doing more of these streams if I can gently pester Raven to do more. Rewinds the stream. No, Adams, there was no potato bake recipe. Okay. It's too Laura. Laura. The zombie story could have been Adam still waiting for the potato bake recipe. Oh, poor Adam. Oh, thank you, Ravens. I appreciate that, yeah. Richard. Alright, let's see. Want to do the next one? Please post a little chicken, baby chicken, like this. If you're ready for the next image to arrive. So excited. Also, I'm still experimenting with stream starting times. So, like, I'm not sure, like, I started at 10:30 a.m. rather than 11 a.m, so around about now. It's just seeing how things go. Oh, Adam. Adam, I did not choose the struggle life. Spookariayt chose it for me when she decided to not share her recipe. Look, I will share it with you, Adam. I just never said when I would do it. See? Gotta add that into the contract as to when, because I'm a demon. We don't have concepts of time. So therefore, yes. Reason. What a bottle. Where did I put it? Alright, who's ready? Oh wait, no, I did that already. Hang on. Alright, next one. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good one. Alright. Time to fight with my layers. Next one. Going up just a second. Please let me know when you... that sort of stuff. It should be appearing on your screens very... See? Laura says she will, she's honest. Adam says, I retract the birthday gift I gave you. Hand it back so I may threaten it. No, it's mine. Mine. Ooh. Raven says, FYI, the next one is what the AI made when I told it to generate God. No lie. Oh, wow. Nice. Probably shouldn't have read that before. Alright. Let's see. The bird outside that he's going, cheep. Anyway. My brain's like, come on, wake up, poke, poke. Oh, okay. Hey, Danny! Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Okay, no, can't read the chat. You guys are distracting. Alright. My mother told me a story once. She told me that if I was good, I would travel to a sacred land. One where it was free from illness, free from war, free from plagues, free from famine. I didn't know what to believe. She told me there would be a temple dedicated to the sun, the true place where we'd reach enlightenment. The more she spoke about it, the more I was determined not to listen to her. But I started to think more and more on it. I found a book, and it had a circular symbol. It reminded me of the sun. I opened it and started to read, curious and frustrated at the same time. My mother's words slowly had become poison in my ears. I didn't want to believe in this sun. The book told us that there was a time when we had sun, when it wasn't artificially generated. But that had to have been a lie. Everything was made by us. Everything was made for our world. Pure nonsense. But the more I read, the more I had to know more. As I turned the pages, it said ludicrous things. Like water was free-forming, able to be found without being purchased first. That couldn't be, right? Water had to be treated extensively. People could go outside, walk to the shoreline, and have water there. That doesn't make sense, right? Can't make sense. I kept reading. There were things called animals. There were none left. Were there? Maybe I was taken in by her lies. I started to dream. There was a place filled with plants, a golden hall with the symbol of the sun. A man, his features covered, stand in front. Clouds surrounding him. Smoke. He told me that I needed to tell the truth, to share what I had learned with others, so that others would escape through. But the truth had to be right. We were told this from childhood. Every night I would dream the same dream. During my waking moments, I found myself thinking of it. I made a joke to one of my friends, lighthearted to see what her reaction would be. She laughed at it. The impossibility. Our world was filled with nothing but machines and metal. This natural world they spoke of, it was a myth, lie. I took the book I found, the one with the Temple of the Sun. Unfortunately, other people found it too. I told them I brushed it off. I said that it was a work of fiction. It wasn't true, that it couldn't have been true. But it was fun to think about. Their reaction told me that it had to be true. The book was thrown into the fire. I watched as the pages burned and my family were arrested. My dreams to tell the truth, to share what I'd learned, remained. Then it was my family who were thrown into the fire. Okay, I'm sorry. That one was a bit harder. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm happy you're here too, Danny. Adam Heavy Metal starts. Nice. Hello, Duchess of Darkness. Welcome, welcome. It is good to see you. Whoa. Okay. Laura, things heated up. Good one. Oh, my brain's tired. But yeah. How's everyone enjoying the stories that are made up on the spot? As the Raven Dream says, you legit built up one hell of a start of something there. Hell yeah. No, I lost it halfway. I think, like, I don't know. It was a bit tricky, that one, but... Ooh, love them. Nice, that was okay. Thought that was neat. Hell yeah. That story, it was. I've noticed most of my stories end in tragedy for people involved. That's kind of sad when you think about it. But I am a horror narration channel, so, I mean, it comes with the territory, I suppose. Tiny collapse. As the Raven Dream says, considering you're doing this with 0 prep time, I'd say this is impressive. Thank you, Ravens. Yeah. It is. Wish I had more coffee, like a lot more sugar before this to help my brain, but yeah. Richard. So Richard says, I can think of stories, but I'm apprehensive to put them out there. You will never know how your stories will be received until you try it, and you like I'm gonna be I've a lot of stories I've never released or published, and not every story I write is a good one. Not every story I think of is a good one, but there will be people who enjoy your stories, so always keep that in mind. Laura says, no, that first one was good. No, that last one was good. The people were living in a cold world, and they got warm, and I mean, you're not wrong. Hell yeah, Richard, I'm excited. I'm gonna take a quick sippy sip. Okay. Woo. My brain's so tired. I'm like, do this to my. But that's part of it. Suffering is fun. Don't suffer. I get quoted. Ladyspookariayt. Suffering is good, everyone. Alright, so I'm hoping to do this another time as well. Wait. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we have, I think, 6 to go now? I think? No, we have 4 to go because My brain's just like, we are shutting down. Why do you do this to us? So, where was I? Oh, we got 4 left. Okay. Gonna have to make the next ones a little bit longer, I think. Will I be up for the challenge? Will I fail miserably? It's up for debate. It's up for debate, but I'm really enjoying pressure. Alright, so, what should the next emoji be for the next one? How about a spider? Laura, find out next time on Lady Balls. That sounds like that. Raven. We'll do that one next, Ravens, yeah? Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, so this one is going to be a spider for the next one. You're ready, if you're pumped, we can do this. I'm also having a mouthful of my protein bar, because, you know. Oh. It's a little chewy. I never have my mind in the gutter. I'm an innocent little demon with no naughty thoughts ever. Just don't mention Henry Cavill. Anyway. Why is YouTube? Oh, thank you, YouTube. YouTube's like, you know you're streaming, right? I'm like, yes. I know. Yep, I'm an innocent little... Alright, guys, do we have some more spiders? Show me you're ready. Oh, this is so much fun. It's so stressful, but so much fun. Ooh, we got Izzy with some spiders. Welcome back, Masky. Welcome back. Adam, goddamn it, Adam. Adam says, not gonna mention Henry, but what about that red Twi'lek Sith girl? I haven't seen it, but like Twi'lek chicks. Alright, Masky. Please don't distract me, guys. Like, I've only got 1 bowl of water for my level of being thirsty. Okay. I need an adult. Ooh, oh, Adam. Ravens. Oh, this is good. This is terrifying. Oh, I feel really... Oh. Guys yet, but like, cool. Okay, time to put up my layers. My life is just fighting with layers. No, that's the wrong... God damn it. I keep clicking the wrong thing. Hang on. Coming, I swear. Okay, there we go. Finally. See what the chat said. Adam knows her weaknesses. Yeah, this one is pretty creepy, I'm not gonna lie, like it's just like Alright, so it is going live right now. Alright, time to think of a story. Ah! There is a reason why there is an abandoned mall near my house. So, you may have noticed that local malls have been closing down lately. With the rise of online shopping and the recent global issue, most retailers are doing it tough right now. Fewer customers mean fewer profits being made, and a lot of the time companies go bust. I live in a small town, so that's not the case for us. People like doing things the old way, going to places that are brick and mortar. Old traditions die hard out here. Our mall has been shut for 5 years because of an incident that happened there. There was a man with a knife who went around and attacked people randomly. Keep in mind, this is a small town. There aren't a lot of people here to begin with. But there has never been violent crime like this ever before. You could say it left its mark on the town. The shopping center is abandoned. Everything was left there after the investigations. No one felt right reopening their stores after such tragedy. Even the stock remains there. Occasionally, kids would break into the place. Look around and see what they can find. Typical teenager stuff. What they soon find is even the valuables are left behind. There's no security guards to be seen usually. Mostly they just check the perimeter and hope no one goes inside. There is a man with no hands. Only ribbons on one side and completely gone on the other. No one has ever looked this man in the face, and people often wonder who exactly it is. The man who went on the murderous rampage was known for being a little odd in the community. Had a paranormal talk show. People found him strange, and so they kept their distance from him. And why? He said he saw death, the Reaper. But that doesn't make sense because he was the Reaper for 7, 8, 10 people. No matter how many times I check, the number always changes. No one has a sure number. An incident like that would be known in our town. People would speak about it, sure, and sometimes things would become exaggerated. I hated this. So, I decided to put it to the test. I decided to travel to this location and see for myself. Everything was as expected. But there was something that I didn't expect. The lights turned on. It was as though things could just pick back up and start. If it wasn't for the dust on the floor and the natural decay of neglect, I would have thought that the mall was still open. As I walked around, I started to see shadows moving. Humanoid shadows. They didn't seem to notice me. They were too absorbed in their own lives. They lifted up pieces of shadow clothing, looking at it, assessing, shopping just like anyone else would. This strange. This didn't make sense. I couldn't hear them as they moved. I kept walking through the long, empty corridors till I heard footsteps that were not my own. As I looked around, I tried to find whoever or whatever it was, but I couldn't. I wondered about the Reaper. Maybe it was a homeless person, or it could have been anything. I decided that it would be best for me to leave. This was clearly a place for the dead, and the dead had dominion here. I went back the way I came, retracing my steps. The large fire hazard doors. I pushed on them to escape, but they must have been bolted. Okay, that's fine. That's a security thing. It makes sense. I went back to the store with the slightly open window, the one I had crawled through. When I went to lift it, shut and locked. I needed to get out of here. Even if I got in trouble, it didn't matter to me now. I grabbed a chair and I threw it at the window. It bounced back. There wasn't even a crack in the glass. The shadows continued to walk around me, but the shadows didn't frighten me. The footsteps did. And they were growing louder and louder. I hid behind a couple of shelves, peeking out occasionally. I saw the outline. The smell hit me first. It smelled like nothing but decay and rotting flesh. I have to go into the Mall of the Dead. It stopped and looked around. Fortunately, I was well hidden. When I was closer, I realized it was smelling the air. The eyes had been gouged out, if it had eyes at any one time. There were only sunken pits where the eyes should have been. The ribbons, the pieces of sinew, trailed along the surface of the table, leaving dirty, rotting blood in its wake. Kept walking before finally it left. I needed to get out of here. I waited a moment, crept out, and looked to find another store. Anything. Kept going. Kept hiding, double checking just in case. Every so often I'd hear those damn footprints again. But as I tried to make my way out a door that looked slightly open, I pushed on it, and only then I realized the mistake I had made. Nails were driven into my hands. Out of instinct, I pulled away, and in the process tore my hands to ribbons. I should have stayed silent, but who would at a time like this? I screamed. I screamed loudly, so loudly that my voice echoed through the empty mall. When I came back, after passing out, I saw it. The outfit was modern, from far later than, 5 years ago? What was happening? The stumps of the hands were driven into my eyes. It would seem that I would become the new keeper of the place where the dead shadows roam. Okay. Woo! No, it's all good. Tell me the prompts, Raven. It's all good. It's always actually you could tell me the prompts after I do the recording because it is always interesting to not recording, but like not the recording, but you know, like to find out where it is because I'm not sure if it's gonna like influence what I'm going to say. But yeah, so interesting. Nice, nice. Hell yeah, Raven. Hell yeah. Thank you. Raven says interesting. Laura says interesting. Raven says very interesting. Nice. Nice. Easy says, oh wow. Wait, what was posted twice? Raven says, I meant the story. I love this one the most so far. They've all been really good, but I really like this one. This is some creepy backrooms, more killer, supernatural craziness, and I am here for it. Hell yeah. Laura says, thought so. Adam says, I'm loving this. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. Duchess says, yes, this story is excellent so far. Laura says, imagine having eyes. Richard says, love the emotion she puts into. Oh, thanks, guys. Laura says, perfect music change. Oh, thank you. With the music, I can't actually hear the music, so hell yeah. That's just perfect timing right there. I'm not responsible for that part. Thank you, Richard. Richard says, she's a good narrator. Well, it's not, I don't know if it's a narration because I'm just making things up as I'm going along. But thank you, I appreciate that. Raven says, as a mod, I guess I should say, be sure to hit that like button. Show our fantastic hostess some love and feed the algorithm. Hell yeah, guys, hell yeah. Please make sure you like the stream and share it because it helps me out. It helps me appease the mighty Susan. Richard, the music sometimes goes quiet. Laura says, knew it, yes. Fire, fire, hell yeah, hell yeah. Richard says, wow, really good. Adam says, yo. Izzy gives me a heart, hell yeah. Laura. You know what? That is true. Laura says, if this was a recording, there would be crickets and frogs making noises. Oh, there would be. That's the truth. There would be crickets. Devane says, creepy. Sharon says, love it. Hell yeah. And Raven says, if it helps, I don't remember the prompt for the next one. Devane says, best one yet. Laura says, you do your narrating voice as you do it. That takes a developed skill, lady. That is true. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to take a sippy sip because I need a sippy sip. I think that was number 8. So we have 2 more to go. But I'm taking a little mental break for just a quick second. So does anyone have any questions or comments that they would like to add? I'm going to take my sippy. Oh, that was 7. Ooh, I have 3 more. Excellent. Excellent. Hell yeah. Right, so I'm going to hide this. Okay, there we go. Ooh, we've been on for nearly an hour and 40 minutes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So much fun. Oh, yes. This is so much fun. I should really expand these universes. I don't know where some of these ideas are coming from, but ooh, that's true. Adam says, I think you should one day grab a guest and you both do this. Yes, Raven, you're gonna be my guest. There's no, Raven, would you like to? It's like, no, Raven, you're doing this. Ooh, I can make horrible ones for Raven. Raven. Yep. Yes, Raven. It's happening. Oh, Laura says, so as a distraction, Henry Cavill, pizza delivery, extra sausage on your pizza. I'm just like, I can't say this, Laura. You know this. If I say what I'm gonna say, you're going to yell at me, Laura. Yeah, Raven agrees by existing, yeah. But yeah, I could definitely go for some Henry Cavill, extra sausage if you know what I mean. Um the fact that he'd be delivering my pizza just that makes it even better. Chef's kiss. I gotta stop being so thirsty for Henry Cavill. Every stream. Every stream. It's okay, Raven. I will eat the sausage for you. That just Izzy, yes, speak on that, man. See, Izzy appreciates my unhealthy love of Henry Cavill. So does Darkchild. He needs, yeah, he does. Oh my god. So The Witcher 3 season 3 is coming out, and I'm so excited. I really do love him. Well, he is a beautiful, like, just I've had a thing for Henry Cavill for quite some time now. Getting really weird. I need to just shut up. Ooh, okay. Izzy, I love him too. His eyes are so dreamy. Yeah. Ooh, Richard. Okay. Henry Cavill or Jason? I would go with Henry Cavill. Look, I have had a thing for that man for a very, very long. I can't help it. It's just a thing. Yes, me too, Darkchild. So Darkchild says he grinds up nice. I don't like him so much when he's all clean cut and pristine. Me too. I want him. I want him dirty. So I should rename the stream. Writing prompt, instant stories, and obsession over Henry Cavill. Listen to Lady be awkward and like lewd. I don't know how long has this break been. Adam. Gonna hit the classic. I don't have any money, but can I pay you some other way? Yes, that will be me, Adam. What? Laura. I'm trying. Look, I'm trying to be the mature one here, but it's not happening. Raven. Raven says, I want him to smell like a dumpster. Ew, and look like a swamp. Ew. Richard, I have no idea what you mean. Look, it's Henry Cavill. The rules change, okay? Raven or something. I'm not into dude. Darkchild, covered in road dust and leather pants. And yes, Raven, that's spot on. Look, Aragorn, like, out of Lord of the Rings, would not have been as sexy if he wasn't so rough looking. That man. And look, also, elves have a better sense of smell than humans do. So Arwen, Anyway, what's the next one? What was the other emoji I was going on about? Someone putting in. Okay, so there's the chicks. Then there was the spiders. Hang on. Oh, put in a ghost emoji in the chat if you're ready for the next story. So ghosty ghosts. Ghosty, 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 ghosts. Oh, wait, what? Vigo? Oh, wait, hold up. Darkchild says, Viggo Mortensen used to shop at the mall I worked at in my early 20s. He's a nice guy, but yeah. Oh my god. You got, Viggo Mortensen. He's nice too. Like, it's just me being thirsty. Originally. Ghost. Yes, the ghost. September says he is quite a handsome man. I love the fact he's a computer nerd. Built computers. I know, that makes him even better. He can clean the cat hair out of my desktop. It'd be fantastic. Oh. I really like this is just What did you send me? Adam. Okay, so we're going to Adam sent a meme, and look, I can't help being easily distracted by memes, so this is what's happening. Okay. So I'm gonna share the meme first. So it should be going up right now, and I'm gonna get to the story, but you know what? I had to share the meme. Thank you, Adam. All my stories are like lecherous now. Like, and then Henry Cavill just suddenly appeared. Yeah, Henry Cavill appeared, and then we went and we did some stuff. We did some things. Some aggressive hugging multiple times. No, some aggressive romantic hugging. Well, yeah, this got weird. I should really stop right now. Like, I'm just imagining Susan watching me be like, "Go on, say it." I'm like, "Don't dare me, Susan. Don't dare me." I don't know what. So I'm gonna move the meme. Meme can cover my corset. This is censored stream. No more cartoon boobies. Alright, there we go. Hang on. So the next one. Weird is okay. Yes, you really should. Izzy. Ah, yes, the classic things and stuff and things. Yes. I know someone who's gonna get stuffed if you know. I mean, just. Okay, next one. Next one. Adam aggressive hugging. Oh, yeah, mate. Lady and Henry had a sumo wrestling match. I need an adult. I shouldn't be on my stream alone. Okay, I'm good. I'm being good. I need an adult. Okay, done that one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This one's good. Raven, you got some Jeff's must not be lechy. Must not turn this into something. Ooh, this one's alright, hang on. Let me fight with my layer for a sec. Henry, get out of my brain, please. Okay. Whew. Alrighties. Is everyone ready? You better be. Any children look away and turn away can turn away now. No, it's not gonna be a naughty story. Look, what do you guys take me for? Innocent little demon. Anyway, here goes. Don't do this. Don't make me suffer. Alright, here goes. Alright, sippy sip time. Let me know if you can all see that one. Just gonna double check. Okay, can everyone see it? Yep. Okay. Yes, it certainly is terrifying. Adam. I used to go camping with my grandfather. He had a cabin out in the woods, and it was one of my favorite places to go during my childhood. He taught me how to shoot and how to track animals. But mostly I wasn't into hunting them. I love to paint and take photographs of the local surroundings. There is something always truly serene about being inside a forest. Beautiful, and in many ways it's home for me now. You would hear tales of, animals to keep an eye out for. Cougars, bears, that sort of thing. Wolves even. But there are things out in the forest that you need to be aware of. Things that were there from a time long before humans were there. And it's likely they will be there long after we are gone. Perhaps it's for the best this way. My grandfather and I were out. He had his fishing rod ready and I had my notebook. I wanted to do some drawing while he fished. It's one of those things where we barely spoke to each other, but we enjoyed the time we spent. It's one of those things. Both of us are introverts, preferring to be in our own worlds, but liking to spend time together. I would say both of us have always had an invested interest in the natural world. Want to keep it safe from people who want to chop down trees or destroy it. He asked me what I knew about the local legends, and I told him. In fact, I confessed, not much. He said that a lot of them are kept secret as possible, all in hopes of protecting people. Now, I didn't know what this. My grandfather did have a tendency to be a little bit paranoid, and I figured it's from living outside, hidden in a forest away from everyone. But turns out, right. He told me of a being that lived in the forest. It was created out of several plants. The glowing red eye in the center. Still prowl around. It mainly targeted, chopped trees down, damaged the forest, that sort of thing. I figured it was more of a folk tale in order to try to stop people exploiting the forest or taking more than what they. So I casually listened while he said, "The roars at night are something that you would never believe." I have to admit, when I first came out here, I heard the sound of a deer late at night and it scared the shit out of me. So I figured maybe it was just that. When the settlers came, they probably just heard some animal they didn't understand what it was, and their minds created an elaborate story to seem like a natural thing to do. He opened his mouth as though he was going to tell me something, but then stopped. I asked him what was up. He was the type of man to be very direct. Each word for him had meaning. It was important. He hesitated again before he told me, "It is time for me to take you there to meet with the entity." I I thought he had lost his... I figured maybe he was going a bit senile. Isolated out here all by himself. But I agreed. After a while, we went back to the cabin, cooked dinner together, and he did something I didn't quite expect. He let me drink alcohol with him for the first time. The meal we prepared was elaborate, lavish even for what we were doing. My grandfather always just ate out of necessity, only taking what you need. He passed that on to us. He told me, enjoy it, enjoy every piece of it. Had roast pork, potatoes, vegetables, all these different kinds of cake, so many different things. I didn't like him. But I've never been the one to turn down free food. Free food, right? I ate and soon my stomach was bloated. You know that happy euphoria when you eat a tasty meal? I was caught up in the middle of that. I slept well that night. My grandfather took me into the truck and had the long drive through the wilderness, a trip we had made several times. Occasionally over the radio, he would tell me bits about his childhood, about how the forest had been a home for him. How he always wanted this to be his. He even wanted to be buried out here. Now, technically, he wouldn't be allowed to do so. Who is going to check all this massive forest, particularly when there's no warning? I listened, sketching occasionally. But as we drove further and further in, the radio started to stop working. Eventually, we turned it off and ignored it anyway, preferring to chat with each other. It was growing darker. We needed the headlights on to light the way. The road had become more and more narrow, harder and harder to navigate as time went on. I wondered what exactly we were doing. I remembered that we didn't bring a lot of supplies. Figured maybe he knew someone out here. Maybe there was a cabin. It wasn't like him to randomly spring and be like, hey, we're meeting so-and-so. But just to meet with this entity, whatever it happened to be. We walked out without torches or flashlights and walked deep and deeper into the forest. There were no sounds of birds. Nothing. No sounds of insect life either. The hair on the back of my neck continued to rise. I looked at him. Stumbled. Focused. I don't remember him drinking or eating anything at all. He was so determined and driven. I asked him, is something the matter? He didn't say anything. I told him that I didn't want to meet the entity and that I wanted to go home. Again, said nothing. Kept walking. Kept walking. He seemed oblivious. He wouldn't even move branches and things out of the way. Focused on whatever was driving him towards this entity. There was a small valley, covered in fog, difficult to see in front of us. He reached a spot, fell to his knees. I moved to help him up, but he pushed me away, sharply. I looked around. Only then I realized he hadn't fallen. He knelt. There was a rumbling, a rustling of foliage. Great beast rose. had a single red eye, a large mouth made of branches and leaves, had 2 legs, 2 long arms, and stared down at us. It didn't move forward. My grandfather leaned forward, lowered his head to the ground, and knelt, bowing in reverence to his being. I didn't know what I should do. I wanted to run, but I could never escape something like this. I figured a sign of respect would have, perhaps, if the beast turned, offered me some clemency. I dropped to my knees and copied him. There was still no sound around. I could feel that red eye. It glowed. It was watching us, waiting. I heard my grandfather lift up and said, "I brought my granddaughter with me." I took that as my cue. I lifted my head up and looked up at the creature, the entity, forest. It didn't move towards me. I looked at him. He never broke eye contact with the creature. Perhaps I had come here for another reason. The long branch out like an arm and beckoned me closer. I rose, walked towards it, hoped I'd made the right decision. I didn't want to run anymore. I wanted to be close to the entity, as close as one could possibly get. I heard a deep voice inside my head. Your time has come. Time? Yes. Are you? Yes. I waited. Closed my eyes, and I thought the beast would devour me. Devour my grandfather. Instead, I saw some matches and some oil. Said, "Nothing lives forever. Please, free me." What? I didn't know what to think. Told me that it had been cursed, that this was not the life it was ever supposed to live. So I decided to do what it asked. I picked up the petrol. I was splashing on it. My grandfather remained where he was. I kept working. I paused. "Are you sure?" Before I could speak, the creature merely nodded. He lit the match and threw it. It didn't take long before the entity began to burn. Smoke, fire raising up. My grandfather screamed at me. He ran at me, punching me and slapping me as hard as he could, asking why I'd done this. It was hard. He'd never struck me before. And for an old man, one who had wandered, dehydrated, he hit me with far more strength than I could have thought. I didn't realize it, though. But the flames had begun to spread. Soon, we were engulfed in the forest fire. I coughed and choked. My grandfather cried and screamed, succumbing to the flames and to the smoke before I did. The last thing I saw as the life began to drain from my eyes was a glowing eye and a rumbling laughter as it sank back down in. Okay, that was that one. Whew. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Izzy says that's probably my sleep paralysis demon. Dun, dun. Where was I up to? Izzy's comment, Richard, that's me before my coffee in the morning. How dare you use my pic? Oh no. Laura says, AI busted stealing people's images. News at 11. Oh no. Darkchild says, that image gives me We Hunger Mother vibes. Laura, lol, sounds like a last meal. Hey, Creepy Patch Kid, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Creepy Patch Kid says, now I'm hungry. Richard says, same. Had curry and fruitcake for dinner and dessert. Nice. Izzy says, don't feed it. Laura, I'm not saying that, just in case. Raven. Raven. And then Henry Cavill flew in. No. I was so tempted to, but I was good. I was good. Gerald doesn't fly. He has horse. Yes. Gerald has roach. Raven says, was he also not? Yes, he is Superman, but I don't like that version of Henry Cavill. Are you guys deciding? Space dust can be dirty. What the hell? Adam, it was just standing there menacingly, but it was. Oh my god, Adam. Hey, forest entity, it's your girl. What it do, fam? Damn it. Raven, and this is why we don't have Adam on these. Yes, this is why. Raven says, ooh, I expected the granddaughter to be a sacrifice. Very good subverting expectations. I knew that's what you guys thought it was going to be, so I decided to mess it up for you. Yeah. Yes, fire. Adam, give the big guy a nice oil bath. Izzy, whoa. Raven, I loved it. Nicely, very nicely done, Spookaria. Thank you, thank you. Duchess says, very nice. Richard says, was good. It's all good, Richard. September says, it looks like a nightmare I had once. Ooh. That's scary. Alright, sippy sip time. So that is the 8th one, I think? Yes. So there's 2 more to go. Ooh. Oh. Sharon says, love it. Richard says, 2 more. Yes, we've got 2 more to do. I'm excited. I hope everyone else is everyone else excited too? Oh, Richard, can we beat 4 hours, Millie? Oh, I don't know if we could do 4 hours. That's a very, very long stream, but you know what? I'm gonna go for as long as I can, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. So we are currently just past the 2-hour mark, so we're just gonna have to see how things go. You know, just... But maybe we'll make 3 hours. Who knows? Let's see. Ooh, so Raven says, the next one may not be the best one. It's cool, but I kind of feel like it may feel repetitive to the others. That's fine. Look, that just tests me to see, you know, what I can do. Like, maybe I'll come up with a different story idea. You know? It's all part of the process, so... I'm on a little break right now, so you guys feel free to ask questions or comments. It also gives me a little bit of a mental break from coming up with stories, but yeah. Ooh, the Duchess, me too. I liked Henry Cavill in the Tudors, so that is where I first discovered Henry Cavill, and my love of Henry Cavill started then. So when did the Tudors come? I don't know, but that's when I decided, I'm like, yes, that is him. Weird. It's gonna be on my tombstone. Thirsty for Henry Cavill. Hell yeah, Duchess. Hell yeah. No, I don't actually name my horses. Surprisingly. The horses that I commandeer when I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Or should I say, liberate. Righties. What was the next? The next. Ooh. Ooh, post a rabbit in the chat if you want to hear the next story. Should be a lot of fun, I hope. Ooh, that's a good question. So Izzy says, I joined the stream a little late, so I'm sorry if this was already asked. What made you choose to try storytelling with picture prompts? Well, because I was getting some ideas, because Raven isn't it, we're in some chats and we talk, and we're sharing the different images made by Mid Journey, and I'd see them and be like, ooh, I've got a story idea from those. So I decided, why not actually try to do that live and have that pressure to see what I can come up with on the spot. I think, it's always good to test out your skills and to try something new. And you know what, maybe I could come up with something really cool. Like, just I'm one of those people who do need deadlines, otherwise I do have no concept of time. Plus, it's exciting. So I'm not sure if you were around when I was doing survival in the waste, but like some of the options people would decide the weirdest option possible. So what it meant was I couldn't ever I have to make up stuff on the spot, and I've kind of missed that. It can be quite tiring, but it is really rewarding too. Ooh, lots of bunny buns! Bunny buns! Yes, Richard. I leave a lot of dead bodies when I play Red Dead Redemption. Someday, I will finish the game, but, Yeah, Adam. You're not wrong, Adam. Lady out here being a DM without being a DM. Yep, that's me. Someday I would actually like to try being a DM, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it Finish New Vegas and Skyrim. I will. This was the last one. And ooh. I like this one. I like this one a lot. Ravens, you did a good job, yeah? Okay. Second, yes, second to wait. What's wrong? Second to last? Yeah, second to last. Sorry, I had a bit of a derp. Richard, you're gonna have to ask Raven about Midjourney. He knows more about it than I do. I just ask for random images sometimes. Sorry, my brain's like herpy derp. Right, sippy sip time. Good job yet? No, it's not. I'm the problem, right? Okay. You all should be seeing it very soon. Oh shit, Adam. Yes, Adam wants to play Dungeons and Dragons, but replace the dragon with a certain witcher. You know it, Adam. You know it. uh, I really do love Henry. Okay, need to focus on. I need to focus on the. Okay, so can you all see the new image? Hoping you can. It's really cute. You can see it. Okay. So I don't know how much longer I'll be able to go on after the stream because like I'm starting to get a bit head foggy. So we'll see how this goes. Ow. 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 Okay, sorry. Sometimes people receive messages from sources they do not understand. My dream started when I was a child. I can't remember the exact age I was, but I'm pretty sure at the time I was under 10. The messages told me to go certain places, see certain things. I always thought it was part of my imagination. There was something wrong with me. When the night come, I wanted to test it. So I set up a camera, aimed at my bed, checked. I had the same dream, but when I woke up, footage. First, I didn't see anything at all. Maybe I was just a light sleeper and this was the result. Then I saw it. It resembled a moth or something. It was small, barely the size of my head. Walk slowly up my chest, almost like how a cat would. It would stare at me, unblinking with those blue eyes. It didn't make any sound, at least none that I could hear. But as I slept, I hear the voice in my head. I couldn't always make out what it was saying, so maybe this was something that I needed to work on. I don't know. I took the footage, told my parents about it. I played the image and pointed it out. My parents weren't happy with me. In fact, they were angry. Why was I making something up when there was nothing there? I told them it's clear. Couldn't they see it? They told me to stop making things up, just do my homework. I don't know why, but no one else could see them, but I could. It wasn't the only time I saw this creature, or ones like it. They would stare at me. I would walk past vegetation. Got worse and worse as the years went by. I didn't know what to do. After my parents' reaction, I was scared to tell anyone. I didn't want people to think I was crazy, that there was something wrong with me. So I kept it to myself. Until for a video on TikTok, the same entity. He didn't know whether to be happy about this or scared. The girl was being laughed at by. It was saying he couldn't see this. There was nothing there. That showed a drawing as well to try to show other people what she saw, what we both saw. People never saw the original. I wasted no time. I messaged her and told her I can see it too. I showed her the video I took as a child, and she told me how weird it was. What was it about us that meant we could see them? The people couldn't. We decided after a while it was a good idea for us to meet up. You know, talk about this sort of thing in person, to compare notes. I asked her if anyone else had reached out to her about this. She said no. That maybe we were ones, but ever since I found out there was another person, I didn't feel as alone anymore. I felt like there was a chance that maybe we could find answers, a solution to our problem. So when we met, we showed each other. She was vastly different from me in looks, appearance, and personality. One would almost think we would have absolutely nothing except these, whatever they were. I asked her if she researched or anything, because when I did my searches, I came up with nothing. Nothing about history, modern pop culture, no references whatsoever. She told me that it was loosely a god, entity of some type. They served as messengers. I was never the type of person. I never have been, and I never will be. But maybe that was the only explanation. I asked if there was anything we could do. Said that the information was minimal, and most of it had been destroyed by the church. It was very difficult to follow. I asked her to send me over all the information she had so I could look it up, and I promised to share with her any information that I could. That night in the hotel room when I went to bed, the little entity, I didn't feel it. When I recorded it, the recording was completely empty. Maybe I had just been making it up. Maybe it was just a story in my head or something. I was determined to find out more. Next day, I started to see it again. I don't know why there was a lapse in the visit, or maybe I had done something or said something. That's just... I heard a clicking sound and the fluttering sound of wings or something. There was a large group, all staring at me. Never blinked. They always... I moved them out of the way. Gently, of course. I didn't want to hurt whatever they were. They were soft. Almost feathery. Afterwards, I began to feel things in the skin. It was like a pollen of some sort. I didn't know what kind of plants or flowers that these little beings would have favored. But after a while, it itched. In fact, it itched to a point where I found myself scratching at it all the time. No matter how hard I scratched, it only made it worse. Around the wounds, there were dark little offshoots. My veins were black around it. I didn't know what to do. I showed my parents, and they thought I must have been bitten by something. I didn't tell them, and they tried to find out what it was. I told them it must have happened when I was sleeping. We went to the doctor, and they gave a loose antibiotic to prevent infection. But they weren't sure either. They said if it got worse to go straight to the hospital. But I knew what it was. I went to my room to start packing things. These little beings were still there. I noticed my skin started to slowly peel off. The blood was slowly coming to the surface. As it came up, my blood slowly started to trickle. The little beings started to get closer to me. And I remembered something. I remembered that some types of butterflies liked the taste of blood. And if you offered it to them, they would happily feast on it. I wasn't willing to be eaten in part by whatever these things were. Maybe if I chopped my hand off, it would stop the infection from spreading. My parents were out. I took my father's axe, tied a belt round my arm, said a silent prayer. The little beings were watching me, never taking their eye off me. With a yell, I sliced, or chopped rather, my hand off. The bones cracked and I screamed, trying to clean and keep the blood inside. They pounced on my hand, their tongues out, slurping at the crimson liquid. But now they had a taste. They wanted more. I got my phone, called the police. I told them there had been an accident to send an ambulance and the police. They kept questioning me, but I couldn't tell them the truth. If I told them the truth, then they wouldn't come. I told them I was injured, needed help. Whenever I turned my back, they would be on my arm, trying to get more and more of the blood. As I looked outside, more and more of the creatures. Leave me alone. Stop. The infection had already taken hold. More of my skin had begun to open up. First, it was the raw muscle exposed. Then it was blood. Before I could do anything about it, the creatures all pounced on me, drinking my blood. Okay, that was it. I'm sorry, that one I don't feel it was as good. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So Dark Child's got a tier for Mid-Journey. Nice. Adam says, methinks this will be a feed me kind of story. Yes. Don't beat yourself, Oh. Well, I'm doing my best, guys. I appreciate the support. I appreciate it. What did you do? Wait, what? Raven says, I had the $10 plan, but I got close to my limit in about a week. Raven, you definitely have an addiction to, Mid-Journey. Alright, Adam. I know you're gone already, but, have a good one. Oh, wait. I saw a moth, not an owl. Oh, I see an owl now, but I saw a moth. I don't know. So Sharon loves it. Richard sees an owl. Oh, so it was an owl. Okay. Owl. Very interesting. The key to seeing the moth is to look at the lighter spots of wings instead of the darker spots. Oh, okay. Brave says, yeah, I see that some moths have eyes on their wings to discourage predators. Laura, Evil Dead 2 scene. That was great though. Seemed good to me. Really great. Was a good one. Very nice. Moth works. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So we have, I think we have one more left, guys. One more. And my brain is so fried right now. My brain's like, ooh, ooh, as they're like lighting a cigarette going, guys, why do you do this? And it's like, well, I can't help it at all. Ooh. Thank you everyone. I appreciate the support and the encouragement. Oh. I feel like I've been a boss. But this is good. This is so much fun. No. It's all good. I just need a little rest, so I'm on a little break. Does anyone have any questions or questions or comments? Richard. Sippy sip time. Okay. Ooh, breathe. Alright, one last one to go. But, ooh, what should I update? So, oh, if you are a narrator, I'm taking audio for my birthday collab up until the end of August. So if you are still interested in taking part, you're more than welcome to. Just keep that in mind. So after that, I'll be starting to put the video together. I'll be also releasing some more content soon. The next HARPER CODEX episode is coming out soon. I had some issues, but like they're being sorted. And yeah, so, and also if you've been waiting on me for some collab audio, that will all be coming out soon as well. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Laura, for posting. I'm pretty sure that's a link to the horror my birthday collab. I need a drink. No, I didn't mean it. Look, I am tired, okay? My brain is shutting down. Like, this is what happens after I write. So like I usually need a nap. But that also means you should submit some audio for it, Raven. Putting you on the spot in public. Alright. Oh yeah, you did too. Wait, oh yeah, you did. Oh no, Raven. Wait, where did you post? Oh wait, no, you posted. Yes, you did. Oh, you did. Okay, yeah, you did. Okay, I feel like a butthole. I feel like a big mean. I know you did. Raven's is yelling at me. I DM'd. You did. You did. Okay, my bad. My bad, Raven. That was my bad. My goodness. Alright. No, Ravens, you are always interesting to me. You are always interesting. Look, I'm tired, okay? Look, I haven't had a lot of Coca-Cola. I haven't had chicken nuggets, and you're all being mean now. Alright, last one, guys. That thumbnail looks amazing on the main thing. Like, it looks really cool. I am proud of that thumbnail. It looks... Alright. Okay. Last one, let's see. Let's... We'll go with fire. Alright. Fire, if you want the last story of the last... Yeah, you know what I mean. Post some flames. Last one. Last one, guys. Post some flames. Some fire if you want to hear the last one. So we are at the 2-hour and 30-minute mark. So we might reach 3 hours. I don't know. But either way, this is awesome. And I'm definitely doing this again. Ooh, nice, nice. Hell yeah. Thank you, Ravens, yeah. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this one's terrifying. I think this is the scariest one, if I'm being... Like, this is a... no. If I'm being honest. Alright. Let's get this rolling. It is. It's good. Thank you very much, Raven. By my layers, guys, don't mind me. Oop. Sorry. Layer issue. Alright. Let me know if you can see it. All that. And then once everyone can see it, that's when I'm gonna begin. Okay, so let me know if you can see it. Oh god, we see it. We see it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh. I think this one might be hard for me, but you know what? I'm a trooper. I can do this. There is a place I've been warned about. It is a place where everybody smiles all the time. Said here that you are not allowed to do anything else other than... I always took it as one of those local legends that people make up about rival towns or towns that just disappeared over time. The reasons. I never actually thought it was a real place. When I went searching for it, it wasn't listed on any maps. It was out in, you know, the back roads. You know those roads that those roads people make just to travel around on their own property? Those sort. A group of people decided to break off and make their own little commune. Place safe from the horrors of modern world. There was one piece of evidence I found, and at first I thought it must have been made up. A fictional town or story that someone would sit telling. There was a man wearing purple. A bright, almost pained smile on his face. surrounded by forests. When I showed it to my friend, her reaction was, "Oh my god, he's so happy." What? The smile was creepy. It looked fake. It looked forced. I didn't like staring at her. We decided that if we managed to find this place, we'd put it on our YouTube channel. You know, make a series even. Earn some money. Get that sweet, sweet. Maybe even get paid to travel around the world to visit different sites or different places. We decided to do research. No one could give a precise location of what the town was or where it was. A wild goose chase. I asked if anyone else had postcards. Several people did. It was the same image. Same smiling man. Like, each postcard was themed different, destroyed by a different element. One was water damage. Another had been hurt by fire. Another buried. Another looked like it had been left outside, exposed to time. There was one I saw. It was pristine. Colors hadn't run. Colors hadn't faded. And I figured it was the best chance of finding the actual place. Maybe there was a secret stash of them. I messaged the person and asked, "Hey, where did you get this postcard? Do you remember?" All they said was, "My uncle gave it to me. He likes finding weird, uncomfortable things, and he sends them to me." I asked him if he could ask his uncle. He said sure. After a couple of months, I didn't hear back, and I didn't expect to after that period of time when I saw a message in my inbox. It was from him. Rather, it was from his uncle. He said that he actually found the town. I was curious, maybe this was the moment. This was the moment I had been waiting for. Big. I asked him for coordinates and any tips he had. He told me that the town was still functioning, still had people. The myths about it being completely abandoned were untrue. I hadn't really heard rumors about the town abandoned. Just it was so isolated. Almost like a different world. He told me that he would be happy to take us there sometime. Now, I wasn't willing to join some random man I didn't know on a little adventure, especially in an area that was very much unknown. I told him I'd prefer coordinates, and I'd be going with my friends. He told me that the townspeople there, while they're welcoming to outsiders, they don't want to be disturbed or pestered, that they aren't amusement. They're not there. They don't exist for people to gawk at them. I told him that we would be nothing respectful and polite. We wouldn't film anyone if they didn't want to be filmed, and we wanted to hear their side of the story. Why did they decide to live in their little commune? Why did they only put out one postcard with smiling like that? He told me that smiling was normal. It was a happy thing. It was a happy picture. What was wrong? Maybe I was the only one who thought the smile was strange. He did eventually give us the coordinates, and we looked on maps. On Google Earth, we double-checked. There was a road leading to it, and there looked to be signs of small sheds, small settlements. Not enough to house a lot of people. There was a run-down home. Everything looked well, abandoned. It was sketchy. Really, really sketchy. I told him that we would talk about it. We would see. My friends and I decided that maybe it was best not to do this. But I've always been somewhat ambitious and driven. If I want to do something and go somewhere. So we decided to take the trip. We made sure we packed plenty of food and water. We had protection with us in case the locals got a little friendly. That out. We made sure we had enough fuel just in case. I didn't want to leave too much to chance. There was people gathering food in the there were people gathering food in the farm. They looked at us. They didn't do that creepy smile, which was very reassuring. We noticed there was a small makeshift town center. We didn't want to look like we were up to something or stealing something, so we parked there and waited. It didn't take long before the rest of the people to show up. They didn't look like they had ever smiled in their lives. They frowned. We tried to talk to them. We cracked jokes and smiled to try to reassure them. They still didn't smile. I asked them if there was anyone who would speak to us. They would answer politely enough, but very much short, one-word answers. Then we met him, garbed in purple, with that same scary smile. He was tall, 6'6" or taller. He towered over us and everyone in the town. They made way for him as he approached. He said, "Welcome, welcome. Would you like to live here with us?" Now this was a little soon. We declined, politely, might I add. And he said that this was the most welcoming place on earth. Everyone was happy here. He spoke to my friend, and I took an opportunity to look around. I noticed the people didn't seem healthy. They were dirty. They were thin. They were sickly. All while this man looked to be the image of health. I thought at best he was some type of a cult leader. Someone no one should want to be around. He told us that we would be happy here. My friends seemed to be taken in by him, his smile. I wanted nothing more than to escape. I spoke up. I said, "Guys, my stomach's really sore. I have stomach issues and a range of other health conditions I need to keep an eye on. It wasn't something that I really wanted to do, but I figured a little white lie would protect us all, get us out of here, and I could explain it later." They dismissed me, waved me off with their hands, and said, "You'll be fine." Something that was incredibly uncharacteristic of them to do. I watched confused. My friend, she was always lazy, never wanting to do anything, picked up a broom when he asked and started to sweep the floor. Like as though this was something she'd always wanted to do for him. I hated this. I hated watching. It was like he dominated their minds and their souls. While my friends were put to work, he approached me, still smiling. I backed away, leaned against the car. I unfortunately didn't have the keys, otherwise I would have gotten in and sped away as fast as I could. to safety, to sanity, to everything. He reached out with his large hands, his thumbs put in the corners of my mouth as he lifted both sides up into a twisted, over-exaggerated smile. He leaned in and told me, "Smile." I didn't. When I pulled away, I slapped at his hands, and I think this was the first time in a long time someone had dared to defy him. He was shocked at first, taken aback, as were the people around us. He reached out his hand, and I had no idea what he wanted. I backed away with my back against the car, sliding over the top of it. I started to run. It may have been foolish, but anything had to be better than staying here. I had to find help, and I had to find a way to rescue my friends. I didn't see what was placed in his hand. The townspeople then tried to grab me. I pushed them away. I swear I was stronger than them. But they just kept grabbing me, holding me back, and soon my friends joined them. They joined them in helping them. He walked towards me. That damn cult leader, that damn outfit, with that fucking smile of his. In his hand was a rusted razor. He reached down and cut my lips to match his smile. I screamed and screamed. I could taste nothing but blood. All he said was, "I told you." Smile. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. My brain's like doopty doopty doop. Alright, let's see. What was I up to? I love the art style too. Uncle Cletus, go go go. September, I wish I could unsee it. Laura says, "Wow, thunder must have been over my house. Whole house shook for like a minute. Oh no." Stay safe, Laura. Fire. Hell yeah. Purple man. Dun, dun, dun. Raven. Lol, imagine making money on YouTube. I know, right? Richard, yep. Raven says, "I absolutely love these concepts you've come up with. Completely different from what I anticipated when I generated these." Hell yeah, Raven. Hell yeah. Wait, what? What could mean something entirely different? What? Oh yeah, that's true. Richard says, "These are good, Raven. Very good concept. Each pick can generate different interpretations." That is very, very true. Richard says, "Milady Demon should do this again." I'm definitely gonna do this again. I had a lot of fun with it. It's given me so many ideas. It makes me sleepy though, but like, I figure once I'm completely over my booster, I'll get my energy back and then hell yeah, we're gonna do it. Hey, Alternative Knight, the Ice Knight has arrived. Welcome, welcome. It is good to see you. Oh no, today isn't your day. AK, I hope your day gets better. Hope you're feeling better soon. Yay, Raven's gonna make more for me. Oh yeah. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. Hey, left-hand puppetry. So I wasn't actually reading to you. I was actually making up stories on the spot based on the prompts from the images that were posted. So there were 10 images and I made up 10 stories on the spot. My brain is like, why do you do this to me? Thank you, Ravens. I appreciate it, yeah. Thank you. Finished up strong. Hell yeah. Alternative Night, was that a cosmic horror? Well, actually, there was some cosmic horror in some earlier parts of the stream. So I'm going to put all the images on the screen right now. That way people can like get a look at it. Just bear with me a moment. But yeah, this was... I'm happy my crackhead self was able to come up with good ideas on the spot. Right, here you go. So everyone please thank the Ravens, yeah? For helping me do this, yeah? No. Goddamn layers. Nearly done. Alright, just a second. Should only have a couple more. Wait. Yes, a couple more. So they're all going to be on the screen in just a minute so people can check them out and... Wait, no, that's a thingy one. Wait. Wait, no, I'm missing one. Uh-oh. Someone's hiding. Nope, that's not it. Well, these are most of them. I can't find the other one right now because I think I moved. Wait. Anyway, here we go. I'm sure I'm missing one. I can't remember which. I think it's the first one. Oh yeah, it was the first one. Laura says, I brought protection in case the locals got too friendly. Dun, dun, dun. Oh no, my intern job hates me. Second was actually a space demon. Okay. That is true, Raven, you do. Left-hand puppetry. I don't know if I can, I don't know if I've got any more juice left in me at the moment, but, I don't know. Raven, do you feel like making one up for me on the spot? This is on the spot for both of us. If I must suffer so much to you. There's a little creepy kid one. I'm still trying to find that one. I don't know where I put it. It's in here somewhere, but it's hiding from someone else. Some other layer is freaking it out. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Like, I'm trying to find it, but like, I don't know. But that was a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this. Yeah, someone give Raven something to generate, but don't tell me what it is. Oh, actually, yeah, don't tell me what it is. Okay. Yeah, okay, guys, that's a good idea. So I'm technically on a break now, so feel free to ask any questions or comments you would like. We are nearly at the 3-hour mark, so it was a great stream, guys. I really appreciate you all being here and trying out my my idea. You know, trying to see how it goes. I think it's really cool, and I'm definitely going to do this again. Definitely going to. Because I don't know, I like doing different things, trying out something new. So I have all my social media links in the description below. Jeez, Raven, that is terrifying. Oh no, oh, Jesus. No, this scares me too. I don't know. Pick, Raven, pick one. Pick one that you. Ooh, pick one. Yeah, Raven, it scared me too. Raven, can you pick which one? You pick which one. Oh. I've got a story idea for it, but I'm like, I need you to pick one, because, like, Oh. Oh, thank you. Oh. So, definitely gonna go out on a finale. I think this is gonna be fun. So, everyone, you're getting an extra one. So... Whew. That was intense. It's all good. Alternative night. Alternative night, you can always rewatch it after the stream and catch up on it. No, like, no, I have to share the horror of this thing. Like, I just, ooh, ooh. I've seen the horrors, the things I have seen. Must all witness. Thank you. Ravens. Why? Why? Alright. I can't think of a story right now, I don't think, but, like, look at this. So you should be able to see it on the screen. Yeah, okay, no story, guys. I think I need sugar. I need a nap. I need to curl up and be like, why do I do this to me? I'm kidding. But I will be doing this again sometime. I'm very excited to do it again, but I think I'm gonna need a little bit more coffee. Yeah, like this. Oh, do not like this. Do not like this. Alright. So my social media links are in the description below. There's my Throne account if you ever want to get me a little something extra, you know, little prezi or whatever. I have my Patreon if you want to support me on there. You can also become a channel member if you like, you know, to have custom emojis. So you get to use these. And also fund my desire to get more of these. Okay. Yes. Share the horror of this. Ooh, this. Whatever this. But in all seriousness, guys, I really appreciate each and every one of you for coming and joining me on this amazing journey, this chaos. And yeah, just spending time with me. I hope to be bringing out some more videos soon for you all to catch up on and enjoy. So I'm not sure who my next guest is, but Nightmare Files has asked to be a guest, so may have him on soon. Not sure who else, but I'd like to thank my mods for modding for me. I greatly appreciate you guys. I love you all. But yeah, I think it's time for me to get some food and rest up. A Meltman over tea. No! No! No thank you. No thank you. I will be having Henry Carvel over. I'm kidding. But yeah. Stay safe, my little spookling. And remember, I'll be watching you.